Hello, everyone. Welcome to our timeless oracle reading. Today we will start a series of cards that belongs to the Into the Lonely Woods oracle. This is by Lucy Cavendish, and the illustrator is Dan May. Now, the first card here is entitled To Walk the Lonesome Road. The beauty of this oracle deck is that it depicts to us the journey inwards, our interior journey, our journey to transformation, our journey towards union with the divine, union with our inner self, and union with our angels, our guides, our ancestors, and finally, union with everything that exists. So in this first card, what we see is very much similar to the card of the Fool. But the difference is that in the card of the Fool of the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot is that the Fool is starting his journey with the sun or with the sunlight on his shoulder. In this card, we see this creature who starts a journey similar like the Fool. He has a pole on his shoulder, but instead of a small package at the end of the pole, those that are in the pole are crows, and there's a butterfly in front of him. The butterfly is like the dog that accompanies the Fool on his journey. The other difference is that instead of the sun, he is accompanied by the moon. This image has a lot of things that we can reflect on. Like the Fool card, the baggage or the package that or the things that this creature brings with him, the difference is that it's on his waist. And he is accompanied not only by one creature, but by two crows and one butterfly. For me, the crows symbolize his spirit guides or his animal guides. And at the same time, the butterfly symbolizes his journey towards transformation. The moon shows the mystery of the journey, and that mystery makes the journey more exciting because it's a journey of self-discovery. It is a journey towards union, towards oneness. To walk the lonesome road oftentimes is not actually as it is. Actually, if I would look at this card, I would rather change the title to walk the seemingly lonesome road. If you try to recall, especially for those who have already started the journey towards transformation, when we start to have that journey towards transformation, there is that feeling of being alone. Why? Because you start to pursue things that you never pursue in the past. Before, we don't feel alone because we somehow journey with other people who have similar pursuits as us. And what happens is, once the transformation begins, you start to realize that, or you start to wonder, there must be something more than what my present life is offering. You start to wonder as if something is missing in your life. And so you spend more time alone. But actually, it's not a journey towards loneliness because it's a journey to finally be one with the divine, who has accompanied us even before we were born. This divine we are finally going to be aware of its presence. It reminds me of Saint Augustine, who, at the earlier years of his life, tried to pursue happiness through the normal pursuits of the world. He tried to discover the divine or the source of all happiness in the mundane things of life until he came to a point when he realized there has to be something more in life. And so what happened is he started leaving behind what in the past has caused him joy, realizing that it's not enough, that the joy that these things provided him was not enough. He felt that there's something else that he need to look for. And so he started to spend more time alone and started looking within until he came to the discovery of the presence of the divine in his life. At this moment, I'd like to share with you phrases of what he has written in his confessions with regards to his discovery of the presence of the divine in his life. Saint Augustine wrote, "Late have I loved you, beauty so old and so new. Late have I loved you, and see, you were within, and I was in the external world, and sought you there. And in my unloved state, I plunge into those lovely created things which you made. You were with me, and I was not with you. The lonely things kept me far from you, though if they did not have their existence in you, they have no existence at all. You called and cried out loud and shattered my deafness. You were radiant and resplendent. You put to flight my blindness. You were fragrant, and I drew in my breath, and now pant after you. I tasted you, and I feel but hunger and thirst for you. You touched me, and I am set on fire to attain the peace which is yours." When the time of transformation comes, you start to search for something or someone that has always been with you. And so, what seemingly is to walk the lonesome road is actually to realize that all the time you have never been alone. The path towards transformation in the physical realm might seem a lonely journey or a lonely path, when actually it is the path of discovery of the reality that you are not alone and you will never be alone. It is the path to discovery that all the time you have been loved and you have been loved unconditionally. It is the path towards the discovery of what true love is. You will realize that you are loved no matter what, that you are loved for just who you are, and that you do not have to be like somebody else. All you have to do is to just be your true self, and for you to discover the beauty that is you. And the one who will make you realize and discover these things is the divine who has always accompanied you. Actually, the journey towards transformation makes you connected to everything. You finally become connected to the source of true love, the teacher of unconditional love, the one who will teach you that you are lovable, the one who will make you learn to love yourself and give you that fire to reach out with love to the whole of the cosmos, to everyone who is led into your life. You also discover that oneness with those spirits, the angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, who have also silently accompanied you in your journey through your growing years. You start to develop a deeper relationship with them. You start to learn to listen. You start to learn to truly see. To walk the lonesome road is an exciting journey, and a journey towards oneness, and a journey towards the knowledge that you, all throughout that time, you have never been alone, and you have always been loved. Now let's try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card, and maybe we can gain more insights on the card to walk the lonesome road. Foolish, they say, to walk the strange path. Loneliness will become your only companion, they say, as you take those first steps on the lonely road to your own self. This is not adventure, no indulgence, no needless seeking. This is a pilgrimage of the soul, and the time you spend on the path you have chosen, which truly or actually has chosen you, may make you weary, and there could be doubt, and there will be moments where your only companion is the voice inside your head. And that is the point. For when you hear that voice clearly for almost the first time, listen. Speak with it. See what you have been saying to yourself. And with each footsteps, watch the words become more encouraging, loving, and filled with self-love. The journey within is an exciting journey. It's a journey towards oneness. It's the journey towards the discovery that you are not alone and that you are loved. It's a scary journey because everything is new. Everything is a mystery. And it is that mystery and it is that newness that makes or brings color to the journey. And that journey sets our heart, our spirit, and our whole being on fire. Don't be afraid if you find yourself into that journey towards transformation. Always remember, you are not alone, and that you are constantly loved. Well, that's it for today. I hope that this reflection of this oracle card has helped you in your present life journey. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.